Hi Capricorn 2020. This reading will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Some of the messages may or may not resonate, as you know. So it's a general tarot reading, gender non-specific. So please take the messages as they resonate and leave the rest. I hope that you're doing all very well. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, I would appreciate it. And there will be a link in the description box below for the extended reading, $1.11, as a gift to you for all the support over the years. So you can definitely purchase that. You can donate more if you like. It's up to you. If you want to get more information on the person who shows up in this reading or who the reading is for. All right, so I will be asking Spirit from the In the Shadows Oracle deck about what's going on with them, how they're feeling. I will also be pulling cards from the Jesus, Loving Words from Jesus, doing the reading with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and also seeing what your messages are from the Moonology deck. Okay, so let's take a look, Capricorn, and do remember that this reading can be reversed. If it resonates for you, great. If it's your person, again, you can reverse it. It is a love reading, but it doesn't have to be about the person, anyone in particular. It could be a family member, could be a co-worker, colleague. You just take it as it resonates, and we'll see what comes out for you. All right, let's take a look. So the first card, you're so easy to see through. Okay, what else does your person have to say or wish to say to you, Capricorn? I love myself enough to walk away. And next time I will listen to my intuition. Okay, that doesn't sound very positive. So for some of you, this could be what your person is thinking or wanting to say to you, or to you, Capricorn. It could just be like you're seeing the light about something, or you will be in December. Perhaps you were involved with someone or a situationship, whatever it might be, where you caught wind of some truth. You might not have listened to your intuition in the past about something or someone and stuck around, but maybe you're walking away at this time. And again, this could be your person, but we can dive deeper and see what's going on with the person whom this reading is for, and take a look. Okay. Let's take a look at the past energies for the person that you may be connecting with. All right, got the Lovers, so definitely an energy of a decision being made in the past. This doesn't necessarily mean a decision being made to love. It could be a decision that was made to end a relationship. This is Gemini energy, or end a partnership. Let me see if I can get my camera a little bit better, closer here. Sorry about that. So there may have been a relationship in the past where someone walked away or made that decision to trust their intuition and leave. Maybe it wasn't working out, or it didn't work out in the past. I want to pull a clarifying card to see what else they want to say. Okay, Queen of Wands. So this could be also, like you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this can also represent you taking a stand or being bold to end something. For others, this may be somebody who decided that it wasn't going to work out, and they just made that decision. Especially if it was something that you didn't want, it might have been very difficult for you to deal with. But I feel like if that's the case, you recovered pretty quickly. Some of you may have recovered quickly. This person could have gone back to an ex in the past, or back to somebody else. Or went with somebody else in your past. Okay? There's several different messages coming through here, but I want to see what the present energy is for you, for this person. All right. You know something, Capricorn? Your person, if somebody walked away or just made that decision to end a connection, they're still watching you. They're still keeping tabs on you. Now, why? Why would someone do that if they, even whether it was a mutual decision or not? Why would they still be watching to see what you're doing? Or why are they still curious? Is it because you said, okay, see ya, and you just put your game face on? And even if this is a connection that ended and you didn't put your game face on right away or immediately and you begged and pleaded, somewhere along the line you just said, fine, took your power back. The Queen of Wands, you know, she stands very bold and confident. Excuse me. So I feel what's happening here is you may be in December receiving a message from your person. I'm also hearing like a like. If you have social media, some of you are receiving a like on a picture or a post. And it's like, what? It might be like a little shocking or something. But even if that's not the case, the page represents communication. And to me, it feels like because he's looking back at this, whatever the situation was, even if they're with someone else, they're still trying to see maybe how you're taking it, or if you're good, or if you're with someone else. Maybe you made the decision to go with somebody else. Maybe you ended something. Or didn't end something, just had somebody else in your life. But this is a reading about that person, the one you're dealing with. So they're watching, they're curious, or they want to see how you're doing. You may get a message, how have you been? How are things? What have you been doing? I just feel like you've got some kind of poker face thing going on here. You're fronting. You're not displaying sadness. You're not displaying deep depression. You're not posting memes. You're not trying to contact that person. Whether they forced you to walk away or you walked away, they're watching and they're curious. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is. Okay. So that feels like a blocking thing going on here. If you guys were, you know, I have to say social media because it's the day and age. Everyone is on social media. If you're not, maybe you're not using it. Maybe you were and you stopped using it, or you just went off the radar or something. They're looking for you to see where you are, where you went. They're very curious. I don't know what you did, Capricorn. If you disappeared, they're looking to see where you are. I'm hearing they want to bring your defenses down. They want to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you. And I don't know, I'm just kind of getting this sense where they like, maybe if it was them and they said, you know, I should have listened to my intuition. I see through you. I saw right through you. I should have walked away. You know, even if you had somebody else, I'm just feeling like whoever your person is not giving up. They're not going, they're not giving up. They're not going to let you go. Even if you've got somebody else in your life or you went with someone else, there's still, yep, I'm repeating myself. So let's see what's driving the energy. I almost said drawing. Let's see what's driving this reading. My goodness. Queen of Cups. Water element. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm looking at this card and it just feels like this person is kind of like, I had like the greatest love of all. But you see how this cup has a lid on it? I feel like they want to tell you that they still have feelings for you. And you might just be like, sorry to hear that, but you know, what's done is done. But we're looking at them, whoever they are, and they're in this very emotional place right now. The purpose, the reason for any messages that come through, even if it's just, you know, they're seeking an answer, they're curious. So even if it's something simple like, where have you been? How are you? How are things? Very simple. What's behind it is deep emotion and feelings that are still being harbored for you. Because somewhere in the past, there was a very strong love connection, a soulmate connection or a twin connection. It really just depends on what your situation was. But I just want to pull one more clarifying card for the lovers. Okay. You might have been married to this person or you worked with them. Okay. There might have been a third-party thing. Somebody fell in love, wanted to have a real commitment with you, but walked away, and you somewhere along the line just said, okay, maybe you started dating others, or you just started, you know, socializing more with other people. Maybe it could have been for some of you that you were involved in a relationship or something, and maybe you cheated, or maybe you, well, I don't see lying, so I don't want to say cheating, but had interest elsewhere. Or they viewed that you had interest elsewhere, or that you just kind of detached a little bit, even though this is like a connection here. They're not holding hands. They're really not connecting. I mean, they're vulnerable and open with each other, but they weren't really attached, you know? So something's going on here. You just have somebody here. Might have been you who just said, I love myself to walk away. I can see through somebody, especially if they were messing around. So let's see what's crowning this reading here. Okay, the Hanged Man. They haven't moved on from you. In December, they're still here. That's Piscean energy. This person is still here. They're still hanging around. That's how I feel when I look at the Hanged Man. They haven't moved on. And they're actually, look at the light around his head. This person is like, had a light bulb moment, you know? I shouldn't have walked away. I got to find Capricorn. Where is Capricorn? It's a very stagnant energy. So, you know, even if they physically walked away, or just forced you to walk away, or there was something else going on, or you just let them go and it just whatever was happening, you guys were open and vulnerable. But if it didn't progress, or it was a marriage, or you were in an exclusive relationship, but something happened, the Hanged Man is telling me with this person's energy, they're not leaving. They haven't fully, truly left. Even if it's energetically, they're seeking you. They want to talk to you. There's the Fool. Look at how he's facing back this way. It's a risk. They want to take a risk again. That's like it's coming on upon them in their head, their thought process. Aquarian energy there. I feel like if they're with somebody else, they want to be free from this relationship, that relationship. They want to be free from it. Let's take a look at the near future. Look, Ace of Cups. There is going to be an opportunity for a new beginning with this person, an emotional new start. Queen of Swords. We have 3 queens in this deck, on this spread here. And none of them is earth. We have fire, water, and air. Your person, you know, very well could have been connecting with someone else in the past while you guys were together. And I feel, because there's 3 queens and the 3 of cups, it feels like these 3 women or men are still kind of present, but your person, just wants you and wants to return back to you, or wants to know where you are or what you're doing. This person does have, because the Fool sits and is crowning them, they do have like this freedom mindset, but it's going in reverse, back to your connection, back to your relationship. I feel like going forward, there is someone in their life who does want to have something with them, but I just feel like this person doesn't want to let you go. And it doesn't tell me anything where they've had a wake-up call. I mean, maybe with the Hanged Man, where they have a little bit of enlightenment about, you know, their emotions and how they feel about you, and the Queen of Cups being very emotional about you. I don't really feel like whoever they were connecting with in the past and whoever is like trying to be with them in the future, I don't feel like they have, you know, really any emotional ties to these people. Just always thinking about what you guys had together, which they didn't have with others. Now, let's take a look at this Queen of Cups here. Yep, look. The Six of Cups. So this is thinking about reuniting with you. And I don't know if you want that again. You know, even if you went with someone else, they want to connect with you again. Definitely. I just want to pull a couple of cards on this Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is here. Your person, going forward, I feel like if there's any communication, they're going to tell you that, you know, if they were with someone else, or you guys split up and they were with someone else, that's been a burden for them. But I also feel like when that opportunity for love comes through, or a new start with this person, you will also tell them that they've placed a very heavy burden on you and this relationship. So there is going to be communication about starting over, forgiveness and healing, but it's going to be tough with the Ten of Wands, because it's a real struggle to possibly reunite after something that happened in the past. Let's take a look and see what your energy is. Capricorn, where do you need to know? All right, so you have the Magician, which is beautiful. That's Gemini energy, can be Virgo. Capricorn, you're like, you know what? You're going to put everything out on the table and be truthful and honest. That's where you go. This is your intention moving forward in your love life, to manifest, to make things happen for yourself in your love life. So your energy is very good in December. You have the magic touch. You have the Midas touch in December. You have the Three of Wands. Wow. Some of you do want to, reconcile with this person, heal everything, fix it, work it out. Some of you, not all of you. If you're the person that says, no, that's not what I want, well, then that particular message is not for you. Okay? Some of you are waiting for this person to return, but others are waiting for a new manifestation in love in your life. Okay? This could be looking back and waiting for something. This could also be looking on the horizon and seeing what else comes out there for you. But you're not really making any movement in either direction here in December. You're just standing here and you're basically like, all right, bring it. Let's see what you bring. I'm not seeing really any negative cards, quite honestly. And I'm a little unsure about what happened in the past, except for this Three of Cups. I'm not sure that there was actually any deception in a sense. There may have been flirty socializing that you may have decided that you weren't going to invest in something anymore because there might have been too much of this. I don't know. Did you walk away? Did you just pull your energy back? And this, I just feel like you've got somebody here who's wanting to come back. They're curious where you are and what you're doing. And definitely wanting to take a risk. Yep. This person, the Ace of Pentacles, sees you as a golden opportunity. I don't know, were they messing around and realized that you were the person for them? I mean, very well could be. And I think if you're waiting for this person to come back around and say that or show it, this is what you're hoping that they're going to bring to the table. At least has to start with this. You want, the cup comes. The opportunity for a new emotional development between you, but you also want this because this is like tangible proof. Some of you might want like a gift, or pay you back for something, or you feel like this person might owe you for something, or proof that, they're not walking around with this extreme freedom mindset and they are willing to commit, because it feels like there was something here, but then it was like a lot of this energy playing out, either a third party or just too much celebration, that kind of thing. And for some of you, the person you were dealing with, they were with someone else but wanted to be with you. So some of you may have gotten involved in an extramarital affair where this person already, was married, or they had, someone else in their life. You might have walked away from it. Something might have happened. And I'm just seeing with that Page of Swords, they're looking for you. Let's take a look and see their energy a little bit deeper and see what's going on here. Okay. They have the Four of Cups. Hierophant. Wow. Taurus energy. For some of you, you got to be careful because they may just not be open to love and commitment and that kind of thing. For some. For others, it feels like, you know what? If there were other parties involved or other people, Their thing here is, I don't want any of them. I either want to restore this relationship or this marriage. Sometimes a Hierophant can be like wisdom, you know, I want to say seeing the truth, sticking with the tradition. If you were married or in like a committed relationship, because the Lovers, that's love, you know, that's love. But this is like the glue that holds that together. And this person, if they were married or connected with someone else, it feels like they're not interested in the love in that. For some, they're in a loveless marriage and it's just not satisfying, or a loveless relationship if they went with somebody else. It's not working out. And that is why the Page of Swords is here. And the Queen of Cups being all up in their feelings and looking back at you like, what are you doing? Where are you? Curious about you, investigating, trying to find out where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. I feel like this person might have, you know, maybe there was love or a connection or a physical intimacy or something in the past, and it was good and it seemed steady or structured, whatever the case may be, but they weren't fully committing. I don't know. This might be you. This might be you. You left. You saw something. You knew the whole time, but maybe you just needed some proof about it. Let me take a look at your hopes and fears. Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, the opportunity for this person to bring action, truth, proof of some sort, you know, that what with them reconciling or trying to come back, being stuck in the past, and you kind of feeling that way as well, but mostly them. It feels like, I hear you, you know, I don't want just the love. I need this. And you kind of fear that it's, you know, going to take a really long time for this person to come to their senses. But for others who don't want them back, well, you know, if they come back, you just say no. But it feels like you're willing to talk, and you are willing to, you know, have that person, you know, like lay it out on the table, lay the cards out on the table, but you're also you're also staying open to what else might be out there. Let me see. Okay. So this is your outcome, not for the outcome of the reading with this person. I'll find that out in the extended reading. But the Ten of Swords is like giving up. This card is good. I mean, you might have had betrayal with this person and you've had enough. And then, you know, there's light on the horizon in your love life, which would be great for you. And I feel like you kind of see that. You might be like waiting for the sun to rise right now. But this is also a card about surrender. What are you going to surrender to? Are you going to give up fully or just not let them come back? Or are you surrendering and opening yourself up for new opportunity, new love to come into your life? So you have the Eight of Wands. I do feel like you will allow this person to communicate with you, but I'm just getting the sense that, you know, you need more than just good news, because you have been to the circus and you have seen the clown show. And if this person was acting like a clown, well, once a clown, always a clown, right? How many clown shows can you watch? You know what's going to happen. But I feel like you're giving some kind of benefit of the doubt because there was love here. But I also feel like surrendering and letting go would be bringing you a lot of more opportunities in love going forward. There might be someone in particular who will be showering you with a lot of attention and love, which might be something that you need after betrayal. Okay, I want to pull one more card for you, the outcome. Okay. I think for some of you, Capricorns, you might just decide to stay separated for a while, explore to see what is else out there. You might be a little selfish right now, and you might be needing to be that way, even though you, for some of you, still have feelings for this person. However, if there was infidelity, you know, feelings are feelings, they don't go away, but infidelity, that's a breach of trust, and that is really hard to come back from. So I want to pull a card from the Moonology deck to see what other messages there are for you. Emotions are running high, and this is the Supermoon card. So, yeah, you do have, there's definitely emotions running high in this situation, especially if somebody is coming back, okay? Or if they're messaging you and wanting to try to return. It does trigger the emotions, or it will be triggering your feelings. I'm not seeing anything here about decisions, really. The Eight of Cups is like temporary separation. So you may be just kind of staying in that element for a little while. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, this is Leo energy here. Stepping out of your comfort zone might be you not taking somebody back. That might be hard for you. For others, it might be difficult for you to take somebody back. Expect powerful change. What else? Balance spirituality and practical. So if you have a moon in Pisces, this message is specifically for you. If not, it's just the message all together. When I was saying about making a decision, I was seeing the Two of Swords in my mind's eye, and that represents balance. You may have a decision to make here. You may hear what somebody has to say going forward, but not fully recommit or commit to something here. But I do feel like you do have someone here who's keeping an eye on you and is really curious about what you're doing. They do want to reconcile, but I don't, the opportunity for love is here, but I'm not really picking up there's still apathy with this person or indifference. And I feel like you're going to feel that a little bit, or you might be feeling that right now. You just don't really, I'm picking up your energy that you're just not really sure that this person is coming back because they truly love you, or because things are just not working out with whomever else. Let's take a look, a card from the Loving Words from Jesus deck. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Yeah. So for those of you who are a follower that need to hear this, this is your husband right here. This is your leader if you're a male. That basically is saying, if you're not able to make a decision right now, it's saying to trust in Jesus to help you with this decision or with whatever is coming forward to you. Heal the sick that are therein and say to them, the kingdom of God has come nigh unto you. Some of you, I'm hearing get out of your head and help others. There's a child who needs your attention during this period of December. That's your priority right now. Given it shall be given unto you. So, of course, there are scripture verses here for those of you who follow, that if you need to get more information, these are the scriptures. If you're seeking some guidance from Jesus, The scriptures are there. I like to incorporate everything I can into my readings going forward. That is my plan for my channel, because I know that a lot of people have a lot of different beliefs, and I feel like it's best for those of you, if this reading resonates or you're struggling or you're not sure, it's always helpful for you to get some good guidance no matter where it comes from. So yeah, that's what I feel like is going on here, Capricorn. I'm not even sure how to caption this reading, because there are so many people showing up in this reading. But I'll figure it out. I hope that you enjoyed it, though. I hope it resonated or made some sense or helped you in some way. And I wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will speak to you soon, Capricorn. Take care.